today's video, I'm going to do 5 guest characters I want to see in Injustice 3. Right, so I did a video a few weeks back on 10 characters that I want to see in Injustice 3. And some rumours have come out that some of the characters that I mentioned, namely John Constantine, are going to be in the game. And also Etrigan and more of these supernatural occult characters in DC are going to be appearing. So I thought I'd come in here and give you guys 5 guest characters. These are non-DC characters that I would like to appear in the same capacity as like the Ninja Turtles or Hellboy. Before I get into the list, I do want to say that I've been playing a lot of Injustice 2 over on my Twitch, Twitch TV / Luke1does2 stuff. I can't use spaces on Twitch, and for some reason I'm an indie boy, and I decided to use numbers instead of underscores to represent the spaces, because that's also my PS4 name, so why not? But yeah, I'm going to list 5 characters that aren't from DC Comics that I think should be in the next Injustice game. So, in Mortal Kombat 11, 2 DLC characters that have been shown off, that are going to be released soon: Terminator and RoboCop. Right? So, which other classic 80s movie character can you put into a fighting game, have it work, and, you know, be cool, and not a DC character? What about Rambo? Yeah, this is an odd one. Rambo. Yeah, if they can put Terminator and RoboCop into Mortal Kombat, why not put Rambo into Injustice? I think they managed to get Hellboy in there. I don't see why it can't work. It's fucking Rambo. It's either that or putting Rocky in there. And Rocky, what are you gonna do? Give him different shorts to put on? No, get Rambo in there. Rambo's a cool character. Sylvester Stallone. Who doesn't like a bit of Sylvester Stallone? My next pick, again another Stallone movie, but he's also a very popular comic book character. Not in DC. He had a really good movie that came out in 2010, where he's played by Carl Urban. Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is one of the characters that a lot of people are shouting from the rooftops. Put him in Injustice 3. Get him in there. And I agree. Judge Dredd is like the only like indie comics character, like 2000 AD character. Like all the other like comic characters that I want to be in the Injustice series are already in it. Hellboy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The only thing that they can't do, I don't think they will do, is put a Marvel character in, because why? Marvel doesn't need the exposure or the money. It would be cool to have, like, you know, Spider-Man fight Batman. But if they're going to do that, they will just have a Marvel versus DC game, which I don't think we're going to see anytime soon. They're reluctant to do a spin-off comic. I don't think they're going to do a tie-in video game. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see any Marvel characters, but I do think we're going to see Judge Dredd. Because it works. He can have cool different gear. He can have a cool like. He's gonna be cool to play as. He can play like Hellboy. He could play like Hellboy. He could even play a little bit like Captain Cold. I don't know. Just because, like, any character with a gun. Because I feel like he would be more, like, slow. So he wouldn't be anything like Red Hood. But he would be... it would just be fun to play as Judge Dredd in a fighting game. Because the only other Judge Dredd game I can think of is Judge Dredd vs. Zombies. Which was terrible. And no. But, yeah. Judge Dredd. Next pick is something that I don't know if it can happen, but I don't know how it would fit, but it's the only thing I can think of that, like, might work, that, like, might be feasible, and that's Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo and Injustice. Hear me out. DC Comics are owned by Warner Brothers. Scooby-Doo is also a Warner Brothers product. Scooby-Doo recently had a comic run called Scooby Apocalypse, which was written by DC Comics, right? And the last thing that I have to say, movies just come out. Yes, Injustice 2 isn't coming out until, or Injustice 3 isn't coming out till, like, next year, but, who knows, they could put Scooby-Doo, they put the Ninja Turtles in, like, after the movie came out. They put the Ninja Turtles in, like, 2 years after the movie came out, and it was literally because they just had a tie-in comic with Batman. Yeah, you could say, well, Scooby-Doo's a kid's property. It doesn't work. The Ninja Turtles are primarily geared towards kids. Yeah? Cartoon shows. Yes, the comics are, like, very adult, but the primary audience that's into the Ninja Turtles is young kids, young adults. Scooby-Doo hits that kind of market where it's going to be cool to see Scooby-Doo punch Batman or hit Batman with, like, sausages. Also, super move, run someone over with the Mystery Machine. Why not? Yeah, that's maybe, like, a more out there thing, but I was just thinking it fits along the lines of why the Ninja Turtles are in there. And also, it's a Warner property, so it's likely to be in there. Plus, it's having a bit of fun. That's what the Ninja Turtles were, a bit of fun. So this is another bit of fun. My second to final pick is Aang from The Last Avatar, or from The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender. I won't pretend that I know everything about Avatar The Last Airbender. I don't. But I do know that it's getting a new reboot. And I do also know that that a Nickelodeon property has already been in the Injustice series with the Ninja Turtles, and you can see where my thinking's going with this. Aang fits the tone. You could make Aang fit the tone. I feel like they're more likely to go with the protagonist rather than, like, Korra or something like that. I feel like it's more likely that they're going to go with Aang. Also, he would have cool animations, he would have cool gear, you can, like, upgrade his bow staff and everything. Like, I just think he would be really fun to have in the game. And the last one is very self-serving. The last pick that I have is very self-serving, but also, like, this would be fun to have. Also, this video is completely stolen from Degenerate J. I might as well get that out there, because this last pick is also, like, just as self-serving as his last pick. He said Sam and Dean Winchester from Supernatural. I'm going to go one step further with one thing that's just as obscure, but also would be just as cool. Nick Burkhart from Grimm. I don't know why they would put him in, apart from if, say, they're making a movie about Grimm for whatever reason, or because they're renewing the series for another season, or it gets bought by Warner Brothers, or if it was already a Warner Brothers thing. I don't think any of that is the case. But the reason why I'm putting it on the list is because Grimm is my favourite TV show of all time. Nick Burkhart is my favourite fictional character from a TV show of all time. This just needs to happen. It needs to, like, just to, like, fulfill, just to please me as like a person that's going to play this game. It will please no one else. I know that for a fact. Like, it's a very, like, obscure show that I don't think anyone watched apart from me and a few other people, and it's been cancelled for like 4 years. There hasn't been a single episode for 4 years. But I really want it to appear. I really want Nick Burkhart to be in Injustice 3. I don't know why. I think that Sam and Dean Winchester is more likely because the show's still running. They've had, like, crossovers with Batman. They've had crossovers with Warner Brothers properties before. They've had crossovers with Scooby-Doo. They've had, like, the Superman episode. Why wouldn't they be in it? But I would want to see Nick Burkhart or someone from Grimm appear more, just because I prefer that show. Don't have a go at me in the comments just saying this is a bullshit list, because I know it's a bullshit list and it's mostly self-serving, but fuck you. It's my list, I get to say what I want. Okay. Yeah, if you enjoyed my list, if you agree with me, disagree with me, let me know in the comments what characters you want to see appear. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Go check out all my social media links in the description below. Go check out my Twitch especially. Make me affiliate, goddammit. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.